So, today, continuing on with my vinyl series, I would like to talk about ABBA. And I'm not going to talk about all of the ABBA albums that I have because I do have quite a few, and I have some that are favorites. But I feel like each ABBA album has its own special vibe to it and its own special memories surrounding it. And today, I found this. I have them all on CD. I found this in a thrift store probably about 6 years ago, and I was very glad to have it back. This one is called The Visitors, and it has The Visitors, Head Over Heels, When All Is Said and Done, Soldiers, Let the Music Speak, One of Us, Two for the Price of One, Slipping Through My Fingers, and Like an Angel Passing Through My Room. I love this album. I love everything about this album. It's kind of a cool cover. Um, I haven't really read much about what this cover actually means, but I wish it was in better condition. It kind of like on the back, it has them as artwork, and they're just kind of like this album. I don't know. It gives me the feeling of like a Shirley Jackson novel. Like there's an Old Manor or like an Agatha Christie book where they're kind of relatives gathered around for the reading of a will or something. It just has a great vibe to it. Um, I love ABBA. I've always loved ABBA. I think it all started when Voulez-Vous came out, and my older cousins had that album, and we listened to it one summer every single day, multiple times. We just kept flipping the album over and listening to more and more and more. And every time it was on, I'd be like, oh, is this the side that has this? Is this the side that has that? And I just gradually, over the time that we were staying with them, learned all of the songs on the album and the order that they were in. And it just became a special album. The Visitors is like that as well. It's just one of those special albums that I can listen to over and over again. There's not really a bad song on here. And that's the case for a lot of ABBA's albums, I feel like. I don't know. They're just, you kind of can't really go wrong with them. And for the longest time, um, and I can't remember the reason, I can't remember if it had to do with copyrights or with the label or with what, but for a while there, they were not available in the United States. And I guess maybe in the 90s, and then we had to buy them either as like import copies or find them secondhand, and then they reissued the entire catalog later. I think that was in like the late 90s. So there was a little period of time that we had to go without them. And now they're back. And they actually released a new album. I'm not sure when it was, but it might have been 5 years ago. Maybe I'm dating myself at this point. Maybe it's been 10 years. I don't know. But maybe I'm going to say at least 5 years ago, they put out a new album together, like all new studio stuff. And it was excellent. And I do not own that one on vinyl yet, but I plan to because it's really good. It's well worth it. And there's some great songs on there. So they've still got it. I don't think they tour anymore. I know that there's a bunch of ABBA tribute groups that tour, and I would love to see one of those. But can you imagine seeing ABBA in concert? And maybe some of you have, but that would just be incredible. Um, I had a video at one point. It was a DVD or if it was video. I'm pretty sure it was VHS. And it had them doing a lot of their songs, and it was kind of like their form of music videos. Their costumes were fabulous. They were just really cool. Um, and I don't know. I've got a thing for ABBA. And another thing that I never had the ABBA dolls. They did release dolls, and maybe I should look those up on eBay because that would be really fun to have ABBA dolls. I had Sonny and Cher dolls, which my older daughter still has, I think, all of my dolls. But I had Sonny and Cher dolls. I had Donnie and Marie dolls. I had the Archies. I had Jughead and Betty, and I think my sister had Archie. I also had, what else did I have? I'm trying to think. I said Sonny and Cher. I had one of the Wizard of Oz dolls. Oh, I had the monkeys. I had Mickey and Davy. That's the monkeys. Um, but yeah, the 70s were an amazing time, weren't they? I mean, the stars that we had, and I guess there's probably a little bit of that now. Like if you see like Selena Gomez, she owns a beauty brand and she's got a show and grew up on, you know, a bunch of TV shows that she was in. And then musically, she's just everywhere. So, I mean, I guess there still is a little bit of that. But back in the 70s and 80s, like we had all the variety shows and stuff. It was just a lot of fun. Anyway, so that's my album for today, ABBA The Visitors. Let me know if you have any ABBA memories. Which album is your favorite? This is not my favorite ABBA album, but I did want to feature it because it is a special one. So that's all I have for today. I love you guys. Take care.